Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to write this in the chat. I had to put do not disturb on so nobody will call me. Okay. Now we good to go. So, my label and investor contacts, they want artists who have at least 10,000 followers and 100,000 views to be signed to them or to have their own investor capital invest into the artist. Okay? So, right now, if you don't have 10,000 followers on Instagram and at least 100,000 followers, or 100,000 views on YouTube, you're not going to get any type of investor or signing anything. And this cannot be fake numbers. They have software to determine if you have fake numbers or ghost followers. Your likes and comments need to be up as well. You can't just have 10,000 followers and just think, well, I got 10,000 followers, but you don't have no likes and comments, so that's not going to work. So if you're trying to get investors and independent labels to sign you, you need to at least have 10,000 Instagram followers and 100,000 views on your YouTube in the last 6 months. So that doesn't mean that if you have 100,000 views from last year or 2 years ago, that doesn't count. You got to have 100,000 views in the last 6 months on a video. It cannot be older than 6 months. Okay? So if you want that opportunity, let me know who's interested in getting their number opportunity. But if you don't have those numbers, you're not going to get that opportunity. So this is only for artists who have budgets. If you don't have a budget, you're not going to be able to work.
Man, all my
Yo.
folks out there, bro. Just for y'all, bro. Just for y'all, for real, man. Real life. Like, this is real life. I was on this.
I don't know why he came up on here with a twig or something he had in his hand. But again, those who really want to do real business, shoot me a DM. Let's get it going, man. It's a lot of opportunities going on right now. I have a few artists with deals on the table right now. We're talking about at least $250,000 deals. But like I said, you got to have those numbers. They're not investing into anybody who does not have 10,000 followers at least on Instagram and 100,000 views in the last 6 months. That's just what they do. That's just what they want. My job is to get your numbers to where they are so you can get investors interested in you and independent labels wanting to sign you. That's just what I do. If you're not willing to pay for that, then it's not going to happen. Don't get mad because you keep spending money on making the music. You keep spending money on studio time and videos, but when it's time to spend money in marketing, you got all the excuses in the world. Man, I got kids, I got bills, I got this, I got that when it comes to marketing your music. Don't be upset when you miss opportunities. Don't be upset. I seen somebody on here ask about Twitter. They don't care about Twitter. They want, like I said, Instagram and YouTube. Twitter is not a bad platform. it's just not a platform that I would focus on if I was the artist. If I was the artist, I would do my best to get what I said. If you believe that you're talented, then you should be focused on getting your numbers up so you can get a deal and get money. But if you don't want to spend money in it, then you will just continue to put out music just like every other artist and be bitter when you've been an artist for 5 to 10 years and be mad that somebody else is making it and you're not making it. But I'm telling you what to do. I'm telling you that if, like, every artist is going to need an investor. Every artist is going to need to be signed to some type of label that's going to give them money to continue to push, to reach fans. A lot of things cost more than studio time, beats, and videos. A lot of stuff costs a lot more than that. So if you're just focused on those, it's going to happen for you. If you drop $3,000 on this next project that you got coming out, like in the comments, whoever has a new project or single coming out, post it below. Post it below if you have a new project or a new single about to release this month. And for those who comment the name of the single or the name of the project that's about to be released, comment how much you invested in making that project or that single. So go ahead and put it in the chat. What's the name of your single or your project that's coming out? And then how much did you spend on making it? I guarantee you the amount that you spent on making it is what you needed to put towards marketing your music so you can hear, so people can hear your music. I've talked to artists who spent $5,000 on their album. That's mixing and mastering, that's studio time, beats, videos, cover art, everything. And they only have $400 or a couple $100 to market the album for a month or two. That's backwards. You have to push that album. You have to put money towards marketing that album so people can hear it for at least 12 months. So you got to get your money all the way right when it comes to releasing projects. You can't just release the project and then think it's supposed to just take off and then you don't have any money left over. You got to have a budget, which is why I don't deal with artists that don't have budgets. It's a waste of time. You're doing this as a hobby if you don't have. Doing this as a hobby, they understand that, man, I need to get my views, I need to get my streams, I need to get paid off my music because this is what I want to do as a career. So that means that you have to get a budget. Chucky, man, I haven't seen you in like over a year, bro. What's been going on? Let me see. Anybody got a question below? Write it in the chat below. If you got a question. Kashmir, you had a question, but I didn't see it below. Man, it's a lot of you guys who have done this thing so wrong that I've been trying to tell y'all for years how much of a budget, how important a budget is for marketing, because it's literally how you're going to feed your family on your music. You have to have fans. You have to have people that stream your music. You have to. So how much you need to market? The first rule of knowing what a budget is, how much have you spent making the music? Total it up, that's your marketing budget. So if you've been spent thousands on making the music, you need to spend at least that marketing the music. At least. You're not a real artist if you're not trying to get fans. You're just doing this as a hobby. It shouldn't bother you if I say, yo, you need to match what you spent making the music on marketing the music. If you're a real artist, it's like, okay, bet, let me just go ahead and get the money and do it. But if you're not a real artist, this conversation is going to bother you because you just want to have fun making the music. You're not concerned with, did I get 100,000 views on my video? Did I get 10,000 views and streams? Like, a real artist cares about those things. They care about if people are listening to their music. But an artist that's a person that's doing this as a hobby is not a real artist, because you're not even focused on, damn, I didn't even sell 10 tickets to my show. You can't even sell 10 tickets to your show. You're not a real artist, man. You're just doing this as a hobby. You know thousands of people on Facebook, and you can't even get 10 people to buy a ticket. That's either two problems. You don't have no hustle in you, or everybody in your city hates you, and they just don't want to pay for. Everybody in your city that you know personally just hates you and don't want to spend any money on your tickets. I would say it's neither of those two things. It's the fact that you're not marketing yourself to people outside of your family and friends. That's really what it's about. If you don't market yourself outside of your family and friends, you're not going to get to the next level to have a fan base of people that support you. Family and friends are not going to support you. That's not a fan base. You got to get actual people who don't know anything about you personally to rep your brand, pay for shirts, pay for merch, pay for tickets. Those are the people who you need as a fan. But you have to pay to reach those people. If it's 2022, if you're still DMing people your link, DMing people every time you drop, you are not marketing yourself properly, and it's looking like spam. That's not attractive to a potential fan. Is you DMing them your link 10 times a month. Every time you drop something, you DMing these people your link. And these are not even people that are potential fans. These are family and friends. You just DMing your link. Stop DMing people your link and invest in marketing your music. Or just stop doing music, period. Because Kanye doesn't DM people his link. NBA Youngboy, Lil Baby, they don't, Moneybagg Yo, they don't DM people their music link. So if you're doing that, it's because you're not serious. You know damn well DMing people your link is not working. You don't even get a reply back when you DM your link. So they're not listening to it. Why are you doing that? More than likely, you're doing that because you're not serious. You don't want to spend money on actually marketing your music because you're not serious. So go ahead and keep DMing your link and be bitter in the next 3 to 5 years when you still got them old songs up there that nobody knows about, and now you got to go find a job or figure out your life or your career outside of music because you didn't set up a plan and get marketing. That's all it takes, is marketing your music to reach people that'll become fans. That's what it's all about. Advice for first-time droppers: if you about to drop your music for the first time, you need to get a consultation with me first. I charge $250. I can give it to you for $250 instead of $500 if you get started this weekend. If you get started this weekend and you get a consultation, I can offer it literally 50% off until the weekend is over, so by Monday. But you can't just release music and you don't have a plan and you just think, man, let me just drop it and it's just gonna blow up. That's not gonna work. You need a plan. You need a plan on how you're gonna put it out. You need a plan on your budget, on how you're gonna organize the finances. You need all of that. You can't just do it by yourself unless you want to get the same results every other independent artist gets, which is nothing to really blink an eye about. I think Cashmere asked me a question about followers. How long will it take to get to 10,000 followers? I can't really say how long it would take on the plan that you have. It's really all about the content that you have. You can post some really good content and it can happen today. It can happen next month. I can't really say, when that's going to happen. But if you stay focused and you stay posting relevant content, it'll happen at some point down the line. What is that? View asked me, what's consultation? A consultation is a game plan Zoom call. So we'll do a Zoom call where we go over your music career, where we go over your strategy, where we go over exactly what you need to do to actually have views and streams on your music. It's a formula. You can't just release music and then hope you're gonna get views and streams. If you don't have a strategy, if you just paying random companies and you're not having an actual game plan and a budget that's set for this, and you actually discuss what's necessary to get you from point A to point B, you're gonna keep spinning your tires, wasting a lot of money. Let's see here. Who else had a question for me before I get off here? I'm gonna answer a couple more, and then I'm gonna head off the live. Let me see. I think I had a question. Probably missed it. I think I missed a question. I think you said that you had major radio. It's not possible for you to have major radio right now. So I don't know why you not telling the truth right now. If you had major radio, you wouldn't even be on this live. Major radio starts at like $200,000 for major radio campaigns. So I know that you're not on major radio. If you're trying to do radio, that's really for labels. That's not for independent artists at all. Independent artists should not even touch record labels. I'm sorry, radio. They don't have enough money for radio. Put up money, I bet. Bro, you don't have major radio, nothing. I don't know why y'all request to join the live, and then when I accept you, you're not even coherent to what I'm talking about. Bro, if you on major radio, you would have at least 20 spins a day per radio station. If they playing you at 1 o'clock in the morning during a mix show, that's not major radio. You could be on a major radio station if that's where you're getting it. But being on a major radio station is not major radio play. That's just being on a station. That's not that's not a campaign. They'll play you during a mix show. Okay, great. How many spins did you get? 5 in a week, once a week, in one station, bro. That's not enough. You need to be on. You need to have a crap ton of spins on radio for it to really count. If you're not getting volume spins on radio, it doesn't matter. It don't even matter. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, I don't see any other questions. I'll talk to y'all later on. Peace.